Hi. Today I wanted to talk about um, blessings and how they work in your life, and sometimes, and the importance of shutting your mouth and still moving forward. Okay. Um, I used to be like a missionary, and I used to do a lot of work in my community and across the country and stuff like that because I was a flight attendant too. But I used to teach missionary at my local church. So this is something that I've learned not only in church but during all aspects of my life. They use the same policy even when you go to school. When I went to college, they use this. When I became a manager of in-flight for flight attendants, any type of organization, if you look at it, the dynamics of it, this is how God works, and this is how they even how you go like with actual tests on schools in schools. So this is how it goes. If you look back here, and I don't know if it's showing all of it, but I'm just gonna try. Okay, so this is self, and yourself. God already has something designed inside of you. Okay, it's already right here in your heart. Okay, I guess you should have used red, huh? But yeah, anyhow, God has already had this design for you. Design, purpose, for Bell. Okay, we're gonna say Bell because that's my name. Okay, so he has a purpose for Bell, right? Some right here. So he'll give you a vision, or he'll give you some kind of notification that this is what your vision is. Okay, your vision and your goal does not necessarily don't necessarily have the same thing. Okay, you might have a vision and you think it's your goal, but it's only one step to it. Okay, so you have this vision, and this vision gets you motivated to do something. It gives a chain reaction, boom, 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 in the center of your heart, and creates you to make a movement to move. Okay, now you want to do this. Now you want to get to the vision. You want to get to the vision. God has the goal in mind. He has a goal in mind for you to do. But all you can see, because we are limited, we are not omniscient, you see the vision. So when you go this way, you see an obstacle. You see an obstacle, but you want to get to this, to this part. So the obstacle between here is the water. Okay, so say for instance you can't swim. Okay, you can't swim. So now you got to learn how to swim to get to this point, to the obstacle. Okay, because you got to defeat the obstacle, because you know whatever is behind this obstacle. Once you knock this obstacle out, and be careful, obstacles are not always bad. Obstacles are actually good. When you come across the opposition, just notice, in order for something to be converted, or transferred or renewed, everyone had to go through an opposition. Like God had to, when he went up to the mountain and the devil tempted him, he had to be tested. It was an obstacle he had to face. Once he came back down, the angels ministered to him. He regained his strength, and he became better. He got even stronger, and it was just like, how is that even possible? But he walked that through us. Moses, he had to get tested. David had to get tested. Peter had to get tested. Um, Even in your, like, in daily lives, people who are very successful. I always talk about Oprah, and I always talk about Barbara Walters because they are reporters. Peter Jennings. Uh, who else? Uh, Lucy Liu. They all have, like, any celebrity. Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Um, all these people, they have to have an obstacle. Okay, now this obstacle can be a person. I just put a person because usually we think of it as force, but I think of it as a spiritual man, like a spirit being or something, a spiritual force. So I put it as a person. Okay, so once you go over here, you made it past here, right? So you learned this lesson. You learned how to swim. Boom. So you got that. So now you can face the obstacle, okay? Sometimes you done learned this lesson because God has taught you how to learn how to get prepared, because you have to have the lesson. You have to be taught in order to face the obstacle. Now, right here, it's still some water. I forgot. Sorry about that. There is still some water left, right? But you can't find. You learned how to swim, right? And swim really well, even underwater. You're going undercurrent. So you come up here, you can't keep swimming because this person or this entity or this being is in the way. So you have to learn how to get it out the way. Sometimes you might have to knock it down, or some way to get it going. You might have to physically knock it down. You might have to mentally knock it down, or just ask it to move out of the way. Okay, and you'll find that out. Whatever you learned in this lesson is going to tell you how to operate and to get past this obstacle. Okay, so you cancel that obstacle. Once you get that obstacle, you got the blessing. The blessing is a gift. Now, with this gift, it doesn't stop right there. Okay, because with that blessing is letting you know that it is fruit to what you've done right